Good morning. Welcome to Brookings. We really appreciate you joining us this morning for a discussion about immigration reform and its implications for cities and metropolitan areas. I want to start by talking about, to set the conversation today, and why we're focusing on cities and metropolitan areas in particular as we focus on this really important topic. Now, our program, the Brookings Metropolitan Policy Program, recently released a book co-authored by Bruce Katz and Jennifer Bradley called The Metropolitan Revolution, with an ambitious subtitle, How Cities and Metros Are Fixing Our Broken Politics and Fragile Economy. The basic premise of the book is this. At a time when Washington is paralyzed in gridlock, leaders in cities and metropolitan areas across the country are stepping up with innovative, often bipartisan solutions to some of the supersized challenges of our time, such as reviving the manufacturing sector in Northeast Ohio, one firm and industry partnership, university partnership at a time, building a world-class regional transit system in Denver with primarily local funds, or proactively boosting exports and trade at the point of production, such as we're seeing in Portland, Oregon. Today's forum is about local leadership in another supersized issue, which is managing the flow and integration of immigrants. Now, this morning, we will hear how leaders in regions as diverse as Los Angeles and Silicon Valley, Salt Lake City, and New York are moving forward to advance opportunities for immigrant families, workers, and employers in the absence of comprehensive immigration reform. Now, to be sure, regional leaders must lead, because they know the unique needs and assets of their economies best. But they cannot go it alone. A strong federal partner, a transparent, predictable set of national rules and policies goes a long way to enabling on-the-ground social and economic success. So in that spirit, our panel today, led by our senior fellow, Audrey Singer, will remind us why comprehensive immigration reform matters to strengthening regional economies and regional opportunities. Yet I also hope you will learn that if Washington cannot make inroads on immigration reform, then there remains a silver lining, which is that progress is still possible because of the hard work and creative collaborations of local and regional leaders. Now, to start us off this morning, we have the good fortune of hearing from one key federal partner, and that is Cecilia Munoz, the director of the White House Domestic Policy Council. Now, Cecilia has long been a champion for immigrants' rights, both prior to joining the administration when she was senior vice president for the National Council of La Raza, and now, where she has been working tirelessly within the administration and with members of Congress to get both programmatic and legislative reform done. And as a testament to her commitment to civil rights, Cecilia received the MacArthur Genius Award in 2000. I also wanted to note, though, that Cecilia was born and raised in Detroit, and her father worked as an engineer at the Ford Motor Company. And in fact, we have joining us this morning Congressman Kildee, who is from the Flint area. Time permitting, I think it would be really interesting if she can also give us a window into whether or not there's a short-term role for the federal government to help Detroit get out of its fiscal crisis and emerge as a mighty center of innovation and production. But in the meantime, let's focus on the topic of today. So please join me in welcoming Cecilia Munoz.